Wow, y'all. Carlee Russell's parents speak out in an interview. We have got to check this out. Is there really a monster on the loose?
PASCAL.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Threads, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to get into this story or into this video. The parents of Carlee Russell have spoken out. We already know about Carlee Russell missing for a little over 48 hours. She was found at her parents' house, knocking on her parents' door, alive and safe. Now, we don't know any details about if she suffered any injuries or anything of that sort. But of course, they did go to the hospital. They did do some evaluations on her, but she is still home, safe. Clearly, the parents and family, other people that are around, are now sitting here starting to speak out, which I find to be very, very interesting. And of course, is still there's so many unanswered questions. Okay, but this gives me a little bit of an idea of what's going on, at least in the family. There's this video. They got interviewed. I'm going to be showing you very, very short bits and pieces of this. Okay, if you want to check it out, I'll make sure that I put the link down below in the description box so you guys can see the full interview. There's just these 3 chunks that I want to show you guys. They're short and sweet, but the parents are still standing on they're still standing on that hill that there is someone, there's some monster that took her, and that person's still out there. Let's take a look at this video. Again, I find this very interesting. I'm only playing a few clips, all right? Very, very few clips, but I wanted you guys to see this with your own eyes for yourself. Again, if she lied, are the parents being bamboozled by their own daughter? Is it still a mental health situation? Or did she really get taken? Let's take a listen to this. Now, the reporter asks when they first see the daughter, right? When they first see their daughter, Carlee, what was their reaction? So this is that part. Let's just hear what the mother says here.
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her.
Now, one thing I do want to point out, I get it that they couldn't go straight to her and embrace her with hugs and kisses, because one, they apparently, there's audio out here, dispatch saying that she was hyperventilating. Basically, she was in shock, and that she was unresponsive, but she was still breathing. So to me, that sounds like she was in some serious shock. Okay, but also you got to remember, maybe they couldn't touch her because there may have been DNA, there may have been any, they still needed to evaluate her, and maybe there's something on her body that could have linked whatever these monster, if there really is a monster, again, they would be able to catch the monster by maybe the DNA that was left on her body, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Hairs, etc. You name it, that kind of thing. So I thought that was very, very interesting. Obviously, they want to hug their daughter, but they can't because, one, she's hyperventilating and she's in a deep shock, or I guess a deep frozen state. All right, but also, it might be because they didn't want to ruin any possibilities of evidence that was left on her clothing, her body, etc. So that's one piece that I found to be very, very interesting. Okay, there's another piece here. There's 2 more clips that I wanted to share with you guys. And there's this one here where it's just very interesting, guys. Let's just take a listen.
There were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
So one thing I do want to point out, There's been a lot of stuff circulating all through our Facebook groups, in Facebook, Instagram, all through our social media that has been absolutely insane. And we don't know if that stuff is true. You got screenshots from things being written in text message form. I mean, I've seen them all. Trust me, I seen it. And I'm telling you right now, can we really trust those kind of screenshots? I know people are making all kinds of crazy videos about it, all kinds of content, reacting to those screenshots. But at the same time, we don't know if those things are true or not. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, we should sit back, wait for 5-0 to do their due diligence. I know that part sucks, right? I know that's not the easy part. We all want to get this or expose the truth, etc., whichever way the truth swings. But at the same time, we can't really fully believe screenshots of text messages of them describing us or this woman possibly trying to bamboozle not only her family, but the rest of the world. I say we step back and we wait. But imagine a family who believes that she was taken. Imagine them out here. Imagine them responding. Imagine them hearing about all this mess that's been flying all over the place. It's heartbreaking, to be honest, right? It throws all of us off the path of where we should be heading towards, which is the truth, whatever the truth is. Let me show you guys the next clip, because like I said, I don't want to play the whole thing, but this part I do want to share with you guys. So listen up, because this is the part that I found to be very, very interesting. They talk about if there is a monster out there.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Obviously, you guys can go and check out the full interview. I'm going to put it in the description box down below. This is obviously a video that's being shared quite a bit. The parents have not only, I mean, they've like quadrupled down, okay, on the claims that their daughter was taken against her will. And I know there's a lot of people out here that are upset. I know that people are out here with standing strong on their own theories and their own thoughts about what happened here. But I say this, or I ask you guys this: are the parents being bamboozled? Or do the parents truly know that this young woman was taken? I don't know. I can't answer that. All I know is that this is the wildest story that we've covered in a while. Again, there's 3 different options here. We already know those, but I'm going to say it again. She could have been taken. There could have been a full-on mental health break going on with her, or this whole thing was staged and it's not real. I don't think the parents would go out, stand in front of these cameras and say these things if they didn't believe what their daughter had went through. Well, I know this clip, this interview doesn't help answer any of the questions that I personally have. So I wonder what kind of questions you guys have. And if this is making you stand solid in your thoughts, I'd love to hear that. But one thing that's very, very cool is that I'm going to be having a discussion with former FBI agent Jennifer Coffindaffer at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on Facebook and on YouTube, to talk about this whole case and hear it from a professional. Okay. I would love to hear what a agent, somebody who's been in the field, thinks about this particular case. So be sure to tune in at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time live, because we are going to get down to all of this. And hopefully we can get more clarity from some professionals for sure. Anyway, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.